Great morning to the grinders, the go-getters, and the champions. It's currently 5:30 a.m. You guessed it, the champion hour. And I have a message for you to start your day off in a champion way. You never know how your words affect people. One phrase, one quote, one sentence, one speech can have a very profound impact on someone's life, and it may seem so minuscule to you. So you make sure you choose your words wisely. I remember in my life, in two different circumstances, where people's words impacted me deeply, and they taught me life lessons that stuck with me for the rest of my life. So in second grade, I had a teacher. She was a great teacher. She took her job very seriously. So I was a mischievous kid. I got into a lot of things. But I remember we were taking a test. And me being the kid that I was, I rushed through the test. I didn't give my best effort. I picked any answer, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and I brought the test up to the teacher. And she knew I was a bright kid and brimming with potential. So she looked over the test and she said to me the words that I'll never forget. She said, "Don't ever put your name on something that's not your best work." And those words were very profound. She was giving me a lesson in reputation, and that your reputation can take forever to build, but it can take 1 second to destroy. So you always must put your best foot forward. That was a very deep lesson, and I live by that to this day. The next lesson, it came from my boxing coach. He was a very hard-nosed guy, a Korean War veteran. He didn't take any shit from anybody. He instilled a lot of discipline into me. He taught me work ethic and sacrifice, dedication, discipline. So years went by, and I received a phone call from his wife. And his wife told me that he was in hospice. And usually when you go to hospice, their only job is to comfort you before you die. And he had chosen to die as opposed to get his leg amputated. So he made a very courageous decision. He was one of the most courageous men I ever met. So I had to pay my respects to him. So I went to the hospital. And I seen him in the bed, and it was a sad moment almost for me. Because this man that had taught me so much was at his end. But ironically enough, it wasn't a sad moment for him. I looked at him and asked him how he was doing. He said, "Never better." He said to me these words that I'll never forget. He said, "I've done everything I wanted to do in life. I have no regrets. I'm just sitting here counting down the seconds, the minutes, and the hours." Now those words hit me like a ton of bricks. Immediately, I was overcome with this great feeling. So I bid him farewell. And as I was walking to the elevator, I couldn't help but ask myself, am I leading my life in a way that when I'm on my final hour, will I be able to say that I don't have any regrets and I've done everything I wanted to do? So the question I pose to you is the same. When you reach your final hour, are you leading your life in a way that you'll have not one regret? If you answered no to this question, then you have work to do. Let's get it, y'all. Level up.